All right, what up? It is currently 10 a.m. on a Saturday. Me and my girlfriend are getting ready to go to tomorrow's lineup of the Inkcarceration 2026 festival, which I will show right here. A couple things we gotta do first is, so today's Saturday, we're going Sunday, so we're staying overnight in a hotel. But before we go to the hotel, we have to go to Target. We have to get a clear bag because that's all that's allowed in the festival. We have to get coffee because I'm exhausted. And more importantly, we need to talk about the new daily that we are taking down to Ohio, which I will get into now. So this is my daily. It's a World Rally Blue WRX TS. TS basically just means that everything on this car has been tuned by STI, besides the powertrain. Powertrain's the same as the base WRX. Looking at the wheels, on the TS, you get these gunmetal 19-inch wheels, which are the same as the TR. On the wheels, or the tires, you get Potenza S007 summer tires. They're a really good grippy tire. They were originally developed on Ferraris back in the day, I think like turn of the 2010s. So they're a good tire. They're, not the grippiest thing out there, but it's a good balance. Brakes, obviously these giant 6-pot Brembos with drilled rotors. Suspension is a fully adjustable ZF suspension, also tuned by STI. And then just some smaller stuff. You get like stiffened rear for a little more oversteer, as WRXs are pretty understeer prone. Obviously TS badging, and then there's more cool stuff in the interior that I'll talk about when we get inside the car. All right, so now that we're inside the TS, some stuff that you get with this car that you don't get with the other ones. Just piggybacking off of some of the STI tuned stuff before, if you go to your mode selection, you'll get a menu that comes up here. So obviously it's Sport Plus now. That just gives you more aggressive throttle mapping, heavier steering, stiffer suspension, your eyesight's set to dynamic. If you go to comfort, obviously it softens everything up, kind of turns into more of like that Econo box feel. It's more comfortable while driving, steering's lighter, softer impact, feeling, everything like that. Normal, really doesn't feel that much different, maybe slightly heavier steering. And then getting into Sport Plus. Sport and Sport Plus are pretty much the same. Obviously the suspension set to normal. So this feels the same besides the throttle mapping. This is, where I go. If you hit star on your steering wheel, brings up your individual. So for me, this is like when I'm driving to work in the morning, I hit a rough patch of road. It sets suspension to comfort. It puts everything else, in the sport settings, which I like. You kind of get the sporty feeling without too much compromise. Also, with the TS, you get this fully digital dash, obviously with the STI logo right there. STI on the shifter, STI here, and then on top of that, you get like the carbon fiber right here, fake carbon. You get the blue leather trimmed accents, blue stitching, Alcantara on the dash, and then obviously, I think the big thing on these is the Recaro seats. WRX TS obviously embroidered on the headrest. These are really nice. They're a little less aggressive than like the bolsters and like a Focus ST. But they still plant you, especially with the Alcantara. You're not going to slide around like you would in a leather bucket seat. So I think it's really nice. I think the one gripe a lot of people have with this car is the giant iPad. I thought I would have that gripe too, especially coming from a Mazda that wasn't touchscreen. It had the control dial in the middle. But honestly, I don't dislike it. Everything is very easy to use. I barely have to touch the screen. I can use voice command for pretty much everything. And for when I'm like using Waze, for example, and I want to see what hazards or police or whatever are up ahead, the screen being larger on Apple CarPlay, it fills out the entirety of this screen, which is 11.6 inches, I think. If you have Android Auto, it doesn't do that, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, the interior is pretty nice. One last thing, I guess, about this LCD screen, it's not just this. Also, if you hold down the information, I can throw my Waze on here. I can throw my eyesight on here if I have cruise control on. I do just keep it analog just because I think it looks the best. But yeah, that's pretty much it from inside the car. We had to stop at Best Buy because Riley's phone was about to die. Look what I found. The VA WRX. I think side by side I like the VB more, but this was my dream car in high school a gazillion years ago. I'm old and gray now.
He said no to seeing the kids.
Yeah. We're already going to be 5 minutes after our check-in. I guarantee you, we're probably going to have to stop again. Chimkin. Chimkin. Mommy. We just got to the hotel. We just parked up. I think there's a brother convention going on. I'm not too sure what the brother is. This is here. This is like a dream body style Cayman for me, which 911's got so expensive. I think this is now a dream car, wise. But yeah. Oh, we saw this guy. He had like big gauges in his ears. I thought he was, up. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be chill. You know, honestly, it's on me for not realizing because he was driving a Harley. I went to go pet his dog, and he had a swastika on his dog's collar. So I think we just saw a Nazi out in the wild in the middle of Ohio. So we're off to a pretty good start. We're going to my favorite place.
Where is that?
You'll see. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. This is my favorite place. The Barrel and the Bussy are my two favorite places to go when I travel. The new CEO tried to decracker the Barrel, but we're still here. My OG crackers are still living and barreling.
So we had a little mishap.
I left my phone in the car.
We had 2 mishaps. So I read the Inkcarceration like little card that we got when Jaden was on vacation, and it said to put the wristbands on your right hand. Someone didn't want to read, and he put his wristband on the left hand, and I didn't realize until we had already tightened it that it was supposed to go on his right hand, and I was like, wait. So it was already fully tightened on his wrist, and we had to spend like 20-30 minutes to fix it and get it from this wrist to this one because someone didn't want to read.
Well, why are they specific about what wrist it goes on? That's stupid.
I don't know. His autism.
Put the fines in the bag. It's a Buckley reference.
How are you enjoying the Barrel?
It gets me in touch with my southern roots. I lived for all 4 years of my life. Riley outed me for tooting in the elevator, so I locked her out. Let me in! So we're about to go to sleep. We're in the hotel room right now. I'm watching HGTV. Riley's finishing up her last little bit of wardrobe for Inkcarceration. But I'm about to go to bed, and then we have to wake up really early and drive like an hour away. So I'll update more in the morning. It's the next morning. I'm eating corn muffins left over from the Cracker Barrel and a Bad Apple Monster. Riley's over there doing her makeup. You can see how she's posted up on the desk. But we're leaving here in like a half hour. We have to go to Walmart because somebody's phone won't charge, and then we'll be at Inkcarceration.
We're about to get off of the exit to get to Inkcarceration. We're like 2 minutes away. God damn, I'm washed out. But yeah.
What does washed out mean? Does that mean your whiteness is like,
yeah,
you're white maxing right now?
Yep. But yeah, no, we're almost there. We're getting off the exit now. So, pretty excited. What?
I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know either. Into the cone.
Oh, we got Unk's about to tell us where to go.
Jaden's mad and he ripped it.
Well, they say put it in the fucking windshield and then nobody wants to fucking see it. Watch, I bet you he's gonna tell me to fucking take it off again. It's a Shawshank prison over there. Alright, fit check. My shoes are from Nike, my shorts are from Lulu, and this is from you. These are from Shady Rays.
Looking good.
This is Apple, band is Amazon.
Shirt is from Hot Topic, I think. This is what I was working on last night. We did the splits in the back.
This is what we were working on. I did the sleeves.
Well, yeah, he did the sleeves, I did the back. Shorts are from Nike, fishnets, Amazon. Shoes are from Journeys. That's from Jaden.
Yep.
Jaden made me that.
Yep.
This is from Jaden. This is from me.
That's crazy. That's from the gas station.
The Geekertron. Jaden's mad because we're waiting. We haven't been let in yet, and it's like 10 something, and we've been here for an hour, and he's mad. I sent this to Jaden because he's mad, and he looks just like that right now.
Dustin Williams' new video dropped.
You can't even see it. Oh, now you can. I got Jaden pizza, and I got him 2 slices because I thought 2 slices would look like that, and it doesn't. Got a sandwich.
Sorry guys, what? Yeah, let's just start running it. We'll see how much time we got. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. Let's get it started, baby! Incarceration on both your fucking feet! Jump!
For the monster.
The monster went away. Because I didn't want to stand anymore. We stood for like how long?
You're staring at my nip right now.
We stood from 9.
We stood for too long.
5 p.m.
My blown out knees can't handle standing for that long. So it's the next night. By the time we left the festival, we left right after Motionless and White played. There were 2 more sets after that, but I had to work this morning, so we left a little early. But the festival's a great time. The music's not all my thing. It's more Riley's, but I just go for the experience. You know, the angrier the music, the nicer the people most of the time. But it was a good time. You know, me and her got to get away for a day. So, yeah, it was, just a fun video to make. And until next time. End video.